Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakwa Hokadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in sincerity. And I pretty much want to get into the topic going into Esau's downfall, or more so how much he's going to regret that all this is going to happen to him, because he sees his infrastructure falling, and he's allowing it to happen. Of course, because he wants to collapse the dollar and get everyone chipped. That's his goal. That's his ultimate goal. And little does he realize that it's really just going to backlash on him, and he's going to have a number of regrets because of his pride. So, actually, I'm going to start it off with this scripture right here. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction." And there it is. Like, Esau has nothing but pride, and all of that pride is just swelled up. But sooner or later, or even now maybe, that in the back of his mind that he's having some form of regret about some shit that's actually kicking off, because even he may know or possibly think that this could backlash on him, and rightfully so. Everything gonna backlash on him. That's why he always pulls out the famous line, "What goes around comes around," and that's exactly what's gonna happen. But with his pride makes him feel that nothing's gonna happen, that he's above Yahweh. But like it said here in Proverbs 16:18, it says, "Pride goeth before destruction." So before that destruction happens just out of nowhere, because Esau thinks he's gonna fight back against Yahweh Shah, well, guess what? As soon as he sees what's going on around him, because as soon as he sees what's going on around him, that probably gonna go out right out the window, because the Lord's gonna show him that all along y'all wasn't shit. He's gonna show Esau that these cave dwellers that he put over us still ain't shit compared to him, and it's completely right. It's 100% right, because these devils really don't have no real technology. Sure, being here as terrestrial beings, seeing some new technology to us, well, that feels new. But to the Lord, what he has is 20 billion times better than this shit. It's definitely unbelievable. We haven't even seen it yet. But for the Lord to actually just go ahead and put this stuff here, just to give you an inkling, a little bit of an understanding that this technology is new, but there's always a flaw to it. It's always something that could go wrong with the technology. It could malfunction. It could erase itself. Some more shit. That's why you have the movie Terminator. Skynet. They built Skynet, but Skynet turned against them. The Terminators and everything. Well, that's what the malfunction is. So all this stuff Esau is actually making is going to be used against him, just like the missiles. That's going to be used right against him. So there's no avoiding what happens. That's why when you read Isaiah 14:21, it says, "Prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land." So when it says prepare a slaughter for his children, well, when you think it comes from? Like we're just supposed to do it ourselves? No, we got to wait upon the Lord to do all that. But that's why it says prepare slaughter. It didn't say to go out and do slaughter. It says prepare slaughter. So we are preparing, not in the carnal warfare, but in the spiritual warfare. We're preparing for the Lord to come back, so we as the hopeful elect get those powers to slay Esau, to slay the children of Esau, so they don't ever come back to just rise up a city and make it just as corruptible as the last time, because that's all they're going to do. Everything they touch is nothing but death and corruption, and that needs to be destroyed. It needs to be destroyed. So I'm gonna get first. I mean, just back it up. This is First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So the scriptures are laying it bare for you to understand that there's no escape, Esau. And these scriptures ain't for you to understand. It's for us the hopeful elect to understand that we're actually gonna get a better life. We're gonna actually we actually know that that Esau is gonna be put down like a rabid dog. So we know that Esau can play these illusions over everybody's mind, say everything's fine, that everything's good, while there's another big ass war out of nowhere that's gonna somehow march on their doorstep and start fucking around with shit. Or even worse, or as for us even better, while they playing the whole peace card, shit gonna fuck up here. We're looking for that sudden destruction that's gonna come upon them. All that pride they had is going right out the window. Everything they thought they had under control is completely out of control. So that's is the mark of their death. That's the mark of everything being destroyed. It's going to end up destroyed. That whole reign of power is going to be gone. It's like giving a child responsibility over a house, and he becomes a complete tyrant. Well, guess what? What you going to do? You're going to take that house back. If anything, you wouldn't be giving it to the child. You're going to be that law enforcer to take that child out of there and destroy whatever filth that was in that house. You're gonna put him inside a better home where he's disciplined. Of course, with Esau, he's gonna be disciplined in our right ways. He's gonna be a slave correctly, unlike how he did us unjustly. But he's gonna get paid back what is done. But this kingdom on itself is a mark of death. It's it's a it's a prison cell within a prison cell. It's a divided a divided kingdom. You have it's not a divided kingdom. It's a broken kingdom. It's once this whole thing collapsing and Esau can't bring it back. You gonna have nothing but division. Actually, I got Mark here. I got another scripture right here. This is Mark 3:24. It says, "And if a kingdom, hold up, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand." And that's exactly what it is. It's a kingdom divided against itself, and it's definitely not standing. It's 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 on its last legs. It's basically the kingdom basically going to kill each other. So everything that's so-called united ain't united. Everything's divided. As you can see with the state laws, everything's divided there. So it only makes sense that everything else is divided when this place falls. Because they had the nerve to call it the United States, but every state is fucking have a different law. So whether Esau sees it or not, this is going to be the time of his regret. It's already starting now technically, but he's really going to feel that regret when this place actually crashed. So with that, I just want to say Shalom and Lord willing, this is edifying, and death to Babylon.